So let's talk about the second part. This is in relation to less than and greater than signs. The question says that had correct more than or less than signs in the given boxes. So basically, we need to fit in the appropriate sign, either more than or less than symbol, in all these blank space boxes. So, what do you need to know? So it is important for you to know the exact sign that will fit in the box. So, we can get rid of this one. We often use the greater than and less than symbol to compare numbers. Use them to tell if two numbers are more than each other or if they are greater than one another. So let's say we have 2 and 8. If we want to compare the two of them using greater than or less than symbol to tell or to describe their size, then the best sign that can fit in between 2 and 8 would be the less than symbol. And that tells you that what you have at the left hand side is actually less than what you have at the right hand side. But it is important for you to know the actual one that's going to fit in, because this way I got it because I know what it is. So now, what if you don't know what it is? How could you know the best one to put it? So this is what you need to keep in mind. When you are comparing two numbers using any of the signs, let's say we have x and y, the first thing you need to consider doing is to understand, is to keep track, is to know the size of the two given numbers or of numbers you're trying to compare. Make sure you are able to differentiate between the size of x and the size of y. You want to know the one that is high. Understand? You want to know the one that is the biggest. So if x is more, let's say, let me just use arrow, it's more than y, so y goes down. So basically, you want to draw 2 points. Understand? The x is more than y, isn't it? You want to draw 2 points in the first place. Okay? Then 1 point will be pointing at y. 1 point will be pointing at y. The x is more than y, isn't it? 1 point will be pointing at y. 2 points will be pointing at x, because x is the highest. 1 point will be pointing at y. And basically, just join the 3 points together, and thus you have a final answer. Similarly, if it is y, we have here, if y turns out to be more than x, so let's say we are comparing y and x, then fortunately y is more than x. Let me just put one arrow and x goes down. Then 2 points should be close to y, and 1 point should be close to x. Then join the points together, and boom, you have the answer. So this means y is more than x. Makes sense? Now let's say it is in the other way around. This x is less than y. So x goes down, y goes up. That is, the value of y is actually more than x, but x is at the left hand side and y is at the right hand side. What do you do? Since x is less than y, it means the 1 point will be towards x. X is small, and x is less than y, which means y is actually more than x. So therefore, yes, x is less than y, which y is more than x. Excellent. So 2 points will be close to y. Then join the point again, and boom, you have the final answer. So x is less than y. Perfect. Similarly, if it's y that is smaller to x, that is y goes down, x goes up. Then for which to tell, since y goes down, 1 point will be with y, then since x goes up, 1 point will be 2 points will be with x. We are going to join them together, and thus we have our final answer. So I hope this helps. So having known all this, we can now go back to the problem and then have it solved. So let's consider understanding the numbers we had. So we have 3,621 But now you should be able to pronounce or write numbers of one because we have this already. That's why I said you should consider checking out the video if you are yet to watch the first part. Perfect. The link will be in the description for easy access. So we have 3,621 and 3,261. So first thing first, we must be able to tell which is the highest. So 3,621, 3,261, which is highest? Definitely this. So this goes up and this goes down. Perfect. Okay. Thus, we're having 2 points to face this one and 1 point to facing this one. And we'll have this, this, and this. We're going to join them together. Excuse me. Perfect. We have our answer. Simple as that. Now, please, I want you to be very careful when dealing with exams because most times those numbers are always similar. As you can clearly see, they are actually close to themselves. The only difference is the change in position of the digits. So please be very, very careful so that you don't mix those numbers together. Now, for the second one, part B, we have 9,361 and 9,316. 9,361, 9,316. Which one is the highest? Obviously this. So this goes up, this goes down. So therefore, we have 2 points to be close to it, and 1 point to be close to the one that goes down. Joining them together, we have our symbol. Perfect. Part C, we have 27,654 to say next sense, sorry, and 26,754. Which one is highest? This definitely. So this goes up, this goes down. So 2 points again, closer to the first one, and 1 point closer to the other one. And we join them all together. Simple as that. So I think what you just need to actually pay more attention here is you being able to differentiate between the highest number and the lowest number. And I don't think that should be a big deal for you. No, especially if they are different in the amount of digits. Yes, maybe what you have at the left hand side is of 5 digits, the one on the right hand side is of 4 digits. Okay, the digits enough for you to tell the difference. And for you to be able to know which is highest and which is lowest. But if they are of equal digits, then you should be able to just be sensitive. If you don't know how to pronounce it right, just use the techniques we use in the first part and pronounce it so you can know which is highest. Perfect. Now, part D. Use it as an exercise. If you are changing your mind, similarly to part E. Likewise, part E. Use it as an exercise. Let's pay attention to part F. Okay. So, if we want to pronounce this, it should be around 825,109. And this will be 825,019. Excellent. So, which is highest? Obvious. It is this. And this goes down. Double point, 1 point. Which one again? Final sign. This is how you can easily insert the appropriate sign, either more than or less than, in between two numbers, and that's to tell the difference in the size. So I hope this helps, and I hope you find it understandable. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.